Hello everybody, Mr. Michael Muss here. Hope your Wednesday's been a good one. Mine has been, but I'm excited to be back here with RoboCop Rogue City. Wherever you are, I know it's wintertime, so I hope you're staying warm, and I hope everything is as it should be. Let's get right into it. Hello, Arthur. So to pick up where we left off, we were visiting... Yes, that's right, we were visiting... Anne Lewis, our partner, in the hospital. Anne was injured in an earlier mission. So it looks like the save point brought me back to the beginning of this little scene here, so we'll go through it. Hey, Founder. Hey, Buster. What's going on? Glad to see you members in chat.
I'm looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
Glad
to be
to
a
be
little
back.
more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second
Her
floor.
name is
Take the
Lewis,
elevator.
and she is in a coma. So yeah, today was pretty good. Basic stuff at work, meetings and that type of stuff. But things are going well. Tonight I have a special dinner planned. Gonna do some red wine poached halibut, some fish with a baked potato on the side.
You're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir,
We started Red Dead
please
Redemption
calm
2
down.
again today, but your disc wouldn't work on PS5. That's weird. Probably not your issue, but I had some confusion over when I first started using my PS5. I was putting the disc in upside down, and I didn't realize it. I'm not too proud to say that. You too, Founder. Okay, so here's a letter where we learn that Lewis has a secret admirer with an awful haircut dressed up like a policeman. So, the policeman was here again. He left chocolates and asked me not to tell anyone it was from him. And so I think that that is Soot, the leader of the bad hair gang. I don't quite remember what they're called right now, but I think that's who it is. Rudy, what's up? Doing good, Buster, but cold. Queen Tasty's all wrapped up like a burrito. Good, good. The burrito wrap is important for wintertime. You know, it doesn't get cold here, but it is our winter, so it's been cloudy last couple of days. Thanks, buddy. And so, I'm looking forward to summer coming back. I'm not complaining about the weather, but
Another
I am looking
visitor?
forward to it.
She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them, even if they don't respond.
Okay.
Why don't you try talking to her?
Yeah, let's talk.
Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Get out of here. Yeah, Founder, me too. And Buster, it's probably not your issue, but try flipping the disc over and putting it in again. I did that probably for the first month I owned the PS5. I kept doing it over and over again. And in fact, I thought my PS5 was broken when I first got it because I did it over and over and over again. And then I would just accidentally do it. It's weird. It's not like the PlayStation. It's
Hello,
not
Lewis.
situated in the same way.
Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation.
Oh, did I get that wrong? Did Founder?
Found Officer Briggs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not
He is
Buster.
dead.
Founder.
Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies.
My bad. My bad, Buster.
His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
I like how he has no emotion, but you can tell he's got some emotional stuff going on.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
My bad. You both have green names, and it's early in the stream. Let me get my muscle memory back. Founder, you think it's silly that RDR2 has 2 discs? I would imagine it's just because it's a big game. I think RDR2 has one of the biggest maps Rockstar's ever made. Oh, Lewis. Wake up, Officer Lewis. Let's see, how's her vitals? Steady. Okay. Good. All right, so there's
I'll keep
two.
her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Okay. All right. I hope you're well armed, because the bad guys are absolutely armed. Like, this could be a bad guy. She has kind of weird hair. That mohawk thing going on. So on Monday, I went downstairs, and you can actually just leave, but I actually did something else where, like, I spoke to the janitor to get some information about the missing bodies that were stolen.
What's her blood pressure?
Oh,
I've
right,
got
right.
40 pounds.
That freaked me out.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
This is
Let's get
RoboCop
the
having a
ammo back.
flashback of his death
Stand clear. Shock him.
at the hospital.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Intracardiac
Okay,
epinephrine.
everybody, clear.
Epinephrine in your heart?
Stand clear.
I don't know what
All right,
epinephrine
that's
is,
all
but
we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
call it. Okay, that's blocked off, but here, so you have the option to just leave. Oh, after speaking to this.
What a surprise.
Adrenaline? Okay, that makes sense. Like Pulp Fiction.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them.
30 bodies.
It's been a blessing in disguise,
Hey,
really. We've got
Arthur,
so many
thank you so much
unclaimed
for the
bodies that
generous
I feel
super
like I'm
chat.
starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link
Thank you.
between
I really
the bodies?
appreciate you.
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of
And the little
corpses
flying
had their
avocado is great.
brains intact.
Yeah, everybody shout
They
out
didn't
Arthur.
take a
Thank you for
single
supporting my
corpse that had
channel.
documented
Our
brain
channel.
trauma. I've got to say they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby.
You're
He
the
should
best.
know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
So the people who stole the bodies stole 30 bodies, and none of them had brain trauma. And like I said, Monday, I think that probably means someone else is making RoboCops elsewhere. And I expect, after fighting Ed, I expect we're going to have to fight a bunch of RoboCops at the same time, which is going to be crazy. Yes, drop those emojis. The flying avocado. Yep. Okay, so now we talk to this guy.
Finally.
Smoking a cigarette in here.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows.
Whoa.
So let me break it down for
Just
you
put
the
your
way
fingers
you'd
through your glasses.
understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the
Thanks again.
GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
Why are you spelling
We
words?
caught there later.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
Why is
That
CCTV
was
footage
very
always
helpful.
garbage? They just
Thank
have a
you
bunch of
for your
potato cameras.
cooperation.
Why is that?
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
That's right. I guess these kind of systems are installed when the buildings are built, so that might explain why they're always bad cameras, but you'd think that's something you'd want to upgrade every once in a while. And Founder, 2 hours is about the time that it takes me to get through Chapter 1 as well. In the 3 times I've played that story, it's pretty much... The first one was longer than that, obviously, but again, I didn't fail any missions either. It's just one of those things. All right, leave the hospital. Yep. I want to leave the area. Let me go. What else is going on? How's everyone? What you eating? What you been up to all day? Hey, Clips. What's up, bud? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, What you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your
And Leslie
systems are
Nielsen.
holding
Hey,
up.
dude.
So, let's see how you did.
Hello, hello. RoboCop evaluation. Primary objectives. All main objectives completed. I got through unwanted goods, bikers, secrets, and hostage rescue. So I got a nice little grip of XP. I missed a couple of OCP chests. Okay, but I got Briggs's squad car investigated. I fixed the intoxicated hostage, which I don't remember that. Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, that was the guy that the biker dude they had tied up. I missed the challenge against Ed 209. He beat me at killing more of the bikers. Bah. Pieces of crime, evidence collected, 500. Arthur Morgan gifts a membership. Who gets it? Progs gets it. All right, Progsy, you got it. I don't know if he's here, he or she is here right now, but thank you so much, Arthur. Expanding the flock. I appreciate it. Yeah, total XP earned 2600, and I got a rating of A. Nice. That makes me feel thorough, even though I didn't beat Ed, and I should have. But.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Eclipse Ragnarok is in my future at some point. Unless dead or alive, you're coming with me. Okay, got some objectives completed. Let me see if I have any upgrade points. Or I think I can upgrade the Auto 9 as well. Okay, so I've got 4. I'm going to put those into things that I think will help me the most. So I'm going to go with armor. Oh man, that's going to take up all of my currency. Vitality will be fuse boxes, recover your energy, your entire health. Yeah. Increases the number of OCP recovery charges to 5. I can already carry 4, so that's fine. Allows you to open any safe without knowing the combination. You can also reprogram enemy turrets. I don't think I've seen any enemy turrets yet, so that's good to know. Doubles your critical damage. Deduction is something that's interesting to me. But I think firstly, what is combat? Reloading, strike, a successful punch connecting with an enemy reloads all carried weapons. I think armor is the first one because I need some damage reduction because I'm a bit of a bullet sponge. So I'm just going to invest it all. Let's do that. Yep. It's such a good movie, right, Leslie? Hey, Progsy, how are you? Congratulations on your membership. Looks like it's your second month, maybe? The best part of RoboCop is that the guy dies and then they still make him go to work. So here's the Ed 209 that I destroyed. Investigate the disturbance. Take Ed's 209 motherboard. Oh, look at this. Look, this was such a good fight. If you missed Monday's stream, I recommend going back and watching like the last, I don't know, 15 minutes of it. It was so fun to fight this thing. I don't want to fight another one right now, but... turrets. It's like a gun that's mounted and on a... has like legs and sits down. And maybe when you move, it'll point at you and shoot you. So it's like an automatic gun. It doesn't have to have a person on it. Turret, I think, means anything that you can turn like this. So like a... But these are, I'm sure, going to be automated because if I can hack them, that means there's not a person shooting them. Okay, Progsy, cool. Try to watch while you're trying to sleep. All right, just let the sounds of my voice lull you to sleep. Okay, so I've got a lot of new kit here, so I'm going to try and replace some of these. So I'm going to put 18%. I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, wait. Oops, didn't mean to do that. This is for upgrading the pistol. So I'm going to switch it to find some omnis. What's the highest omni that I have? 15 is still the highest. T-shape, which would work, is 18. But it's the wrong kind of T. 15%. Okay. I wonder how I avoid that red 5%. I wonder if there's something I can put there. Like, do I put... do I put a pass-through there to avoid it? Or to offset it, maybe? Like, if I put this 12%, can I put it there? No. Okay, so it's just natural. All right, good night, Founder. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's late, so I appreciate you coming by. So let me try, what else do I got? Let's go, oops. Let's go back to pass-through. And I have an up and down pass through here. What happens if I put that here? Oh, does that give me something? What does it do? More gore increases the volume of gore visual effects. Cool. Full auto mode continuously fires rounds when the trigger is pulled. Okay, cool. And then this says penalty of 20%. So if I had put, okay, I kind of get it. That's fine. All right, back to here. Dead ends. I have a 16% that I can throw right here. And that increases my magazine capacity a little bit. And then let's see. T-shapes. Sorry, L-shape. I have another 16% that I can put here, which increases some stuff. Weapon damage, noticeably. What else? Pass through, no. Trying to find a T-shape that's going to replace that 15%, but I can't. All these are the wrong shape. And then there was one called chip merging. Let me see what happens. I'm going to try and merge a couple of chips and see what happens. I don't know what to do. I don't know how this works. So I'm going to try merging a left-hand T-shape with a I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if I put a bunch of these together, okay, and then, oh, no, I need a omni in the middle, huh? No? Merge? It gives me a 16. Random. Okay. I don't think I can use that anywhere, but that's fine. So that 16 is a dead end, left to right. Okay. Maybe I have one more pass through that is more than 14. I don't. Okay. All right. That's fine. Reload speed is for the pistol only. So RoboCop's pistol is what I'm upgrading. It reminds me you of DT lessons, Queen Tasty. What did I'm sorry, what does DT stand for? Okay, here's a little cutscene moment.
Procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Design tech. Okay, cool.
We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him.
Yep.
I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now
10
back to work.
minutes. Now back to work for 9.5 minutes.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm
Not
sure
bad.
of it.
Not bad.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did
Woodwork,
it, so maybe
textiles,
let's
food
focus on
tech,
that.
and metalwork.
Speaking of which, there's someone who might know
Interesting.
something.
Sounds like a
There's
cool
a guy in the jail who wants
class.
to talk to you,
I'm
Robo.
down for that. All of that sounds like things I would like to learn about. Visit the jail. All right, there's a biker in the jail that wants to chit chat. Is there anything else? Let me see on the map. On the biker's tail. That's it so far. Oh, Queen, by the way, I heard that next month
in the briefing room.
in the US they're going to be releasing Godzilla -1 black and white edition, and I think I'm going to wait and go see it in black and white because I like the old Kurosawa movies a lot, and I think that would be a really cool way to see it. Just by chance, have you seen it in black and white yet? I think it's been out where you live or longer. here? Yeah, I think it will be cool. I like those old classics, and you know, Godzilla's certainly old enough to be considered a classic. You watched it in color. I think I'm gonna give it a shot in black and white first. Just because, I don't know, there's some notoriety to it. How the heck do I get to the basement? Here we go. Also, David Lynch's Dune from the 90s is being re-released in theaters here next month.
Robo. You have a minute?
Hey, Ulysses.
First of all,
my
I
friend.
wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel
No,
mill.
it's a lot.
I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Yeah, I remember both you and
Fucking
Queen
rad.
were saying that clip,
As I
so
was
it's a good
writing it, I
movie.
noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been
He
getting to know
appreciated
different
that.
aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Sure.
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
I love these little
You wanna go
side
now?
missions.
Yeah, great. Let's go.
Come on, kid. Are you old enough to own or handle a firearm? I can't tell. I thought you were like 11. You get to that age where everyone seems young.
I
It's
love
weird.
the smell of this. Should we start?
First, I want to watch you practice. All right, let's see how the new gun does. I should have automatic.
Can
No.
Come on, reload.
That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
There has to be some sort of
Reload.
record.
It is not.
40, nice. Come on. 54. All right,
I
cool.
took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate
Godzilla Minus One was your movie of the year.
Eager is one of them.
I did not see Oppenheimer,
so
Napoleon,
that's the actual
Barbie,
lesson.
or Wonka either.
Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I
was
like
issued
going
this
to the
old
movies
gun
a
and
lot,
serviced
but I
it
just
according to the
didn't get
manual.
out in
I
23
will
very
try
much.
it out.
Sure thing.
Queen's list from best
There
to
you go.
worst is Oppenheimer is best, then Napoleon, then Wonka, then Barbie. What am I supposed to do here? Oh. I'm gonna try it with less auto and just a couple of snipes. Oh, I'm using his. That's why.
Is everything okay?
Oh,
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it.
your
I did
service
everything the
weapon
manual said.
is broken.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
I don't think that's entirely true. Other
Yeah.
cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired
Not
me
interesting
lie
to me.
you.
Clips.
But
I don't know.
I guess
I'm not
that's the way
against
it has
watching
to
it.
be.
I like Ryan Gosling a lot.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
That also doesn't surprise me, Queen, that Wonka was good, but not as good as the 70s version. I don't know how anyone could beat, you know, the 70s version was just awesome. As wacky as you could possibly get, but also, you know, cool
That is my
music,
favorite law enforcement
visually
officer.
impressive for the time. Young man,
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes,
Well said.
and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
yeah, Johnny Depp's
Thank
Wonka
you.
was
I
alright.
try very hard
I
to
agree.
not try at all.
It was worth watching.
Seriously. I was hoping to see you. I heard
It was
what
better
happened
than
to
Johnny
Briggs.
Depp in Alice in Wonderland.
After
That's for
everything
sure.
he did for me, I'll do whatever
That
I can
song
to
at
help
the
you
end of
catch
Alice
that
in
Wendell
Wonderland, I
guy.
wanted to leave.
He seems pretty good at pitting people
Yeah,
against each
Wilder's
other.
Wonka's the best.
Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers.
Oh,
who'll
it's
be willing
Pickles
to talk
again.
to me.
I didn't even recognize him.
Could
Looks
be
different behind
dangerous.
bars.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai.
You know what I'm saying, Queen?
Well,
That song was terrible.
with Briggs dead, probably
It
makes
was
me more
embarrassing.
of
I love Johnny
You
Depp.
are not a Ronin.
It's like, how much did they pay you to do this, dude?
Just remember, if you
Oh,
need
put it on your
anything,
list,
I'm your
Arthur. It's
guy.
really cool. Yeehaw! What's up, bud? The original Wonka is really fun. It's, you know, of course, it's dated. It's a little old, but it's a good movie. I think it still stands up. Chrono, what do I think about the Miami Mall situation? How everyone, and hello, but how everyone says that there was an 8-foot tall alien walking around. I think that with all the cameras that were there, including all the cell phones, I just don't believe it. I would love to, believe me. I would love to believe it. And I do believe in extraterrestrials, and I do believe that they've been in contact with us and everything, but
it's not fair.
I also wonder why they would go to a mall if it happened at like an airport or a nuclear facility or something like that. I don't know why. But the problem for me, the big hang up for me, is the lack of photo and video. It just doesn't make sense.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's
Aliens would probably go to Florida.
Picture on the memorial wall.
Yeah, they're probably
It's
already
just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Okay, I'll do this. What was the 60 cop cars for? Because they thought that it was a mass shooting. So there was reports of gunshots, and in a mall full of people, the police responded as if it was another mass shooting. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. How do I get to there? Is it behind me? No, that's the biker's tail. That's what I understand it to be, at least, is that it was a full turnout because they don't want to have another Uvalde or any of the other mass shootings that have happened. And I get that. I understand. And then it ended up just being some kids fighting, some teenagers fighting or something like that, and that sucks, but, you know. I don't know who said there were shots fired. They could have had some shots fired, and then whoever had the gun ran away or something, but it's my opinion. I don't judge you if you feel differently. I want to believe. I'm like living and breathing the X-Files. I want to believe that this is what's happening, but it just... If there was something, some compelling footage or a photo, I would be all in, like full on in. Let's see. I think I'm supposed to go to database. I love the X-Files too. Some of my top favorite television shows of all time: Twin Peaks, the X-Files, The Stand, which was a miniseries, It, which was a miniseries. Just awesome. Hey, young chef, my man, the chef is in town. They say there's a rumor that kids were having a gang fight. That seems more believable. At a mall, it's where kids who have nothing better to do usually hang out. And let's see, I need Briggs. Printed. I'm like doing clerical work. This is awesome. I think that makes a lot of sense. If you go to malls today, and probably in the past too, that's where kids with nothing to do or nowhere to go. And gang violence is definitely a thing. You met the actors who played Skinner and Krychek? Wow, that's cool. How? Where, like, what was it, at a conference, a con or something like that? I'm supposed to put this upstairs, I think. George, the ghost. Spooky George. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love it. Rudy, X-Files is dope. Oh, no. I want to do in memory, in memorandum. You know, when I was young, and you might not remember it, or it might not have been a thing, but there was a show called Unsolved Mysteries, and it had a very scary, oh, let's see what the radio says. It had a very scary theme song as well. Twin Peaks' theme song used to freak me out too. I was only like 10 when that came out.
Another humiliation during his mayoral campaign. that he gave away to the homeless citizens of Detroit seem to have another application. They turn into balaclavas that are now commonly used to protect the identity.
They gave
of
hats
liquor
away,
store robbers.
and people are using them
As a
to
result,
rob
seen
liquor
an
stores.
unprecedented spike in crime.
Good job. Good job. I love the little news clips. I don't remember who pointed out that we have to listen to those. I think it was Street Combat. Enigma's here. Hey, bud. How are you? Queen, you met when they used to do meetups at record shops. It was when you were a teenager. That's cool. I love record shops. We have a couple of big ones, a few small ones here in town or in this area. I like them a lot, though. Makes me, like, it reminds me how vulnerable I am when it comes to, where is this thing? When it comes to, like, physical media, because I don't have a lot of physical music, so the only physical media I have now is, records, pretty much. And some Blu-rays and games. But the games don't really count, because you need the internet to play 99% of them. Back downstairs, I guess. Okay. Sorry, I'm still learning how the objective stuff works here. I think I missed something from you, Chrono. On everything being leaked? If we're still talking about extraterrestrials, I think we're probably getting close to a time when... Oh, I forgot to get the paper off the printer. Noob mistake. Duh. Okay. Hangs on the wall. Gotcha. I think we are getting close to when the government's going to be willing to tell us what they know, or at least some of it. Some really compelling footage of actual UFOs and stuff. Whether it's us or it's just other countries or our own country's technology, or if it's extraterrestrials, I don't care. I'd just like to know. Oh, The Sopranos is another great show. Rudy, good call out. 25 years.
Stuff,
wow.
So, I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Oh, I see it. I see it. I'm sorry, Chrono. I know my scroll just didn't go back. Or is it the demons? Is the demons of rumor? We'll never know. There's a conspiracy that famous people at Epstein's Islands were devil worshippers, but somehow got demons in the mall for this cover-up. Yeah, I'm sure something bad was going on that island. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was pretty bad and pretty awful. But again, without photo evidence, at least something. There's not even like a Bigfoot photo. I saw one video that was from like 200 feet in the air and looked like it was filmed on a baked potato. And at a close glance, it did look like it was just 3 police officers walking together. Okay, got his stuff. Placed belongings in the box. Where's the box at? Close his locker. The Loch Ness Monster. Jimbo, been husky for 5 months. Thank you so much for renewing your membership. I appreciate you, buddy. I got you back. I promise. Buster's keeping all the alien tech.
In the box. I'll make sure his family gets it.
There you go. There's the stuff. I don't know why you couldn't do that, but I did it for you.
I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier.
Jimbo, you know what comes after I'm done RoboCop, right?
But having you share this responsibility with me...
I'm hoping that it'll coincide with a time where I can get the upgrade for The Last of Us 2, and then I'll be playing a chapter for 2 hours on Grounded, because you made me, because you're making me do it. Alright, that objective is complete. Let's keep going. Make some alien beer. You know, between here and Las Vegas, there's a place that makes alien beef jerky. I guess there's a lot of alien sightings in Nevada. So when you're driving out, you stop at this place and it has like every flavor of beef jerky that you could think of. Even some with caffeine in them, which is kind of crazy. Makes sense though. Lots of truckers and people that are driving long distance from Vegas to Los Angeles. Yeah, I can wait for it, Jimbo, I'll be honest, but I'll do it for you, dude.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we
RoboCop
finally
don't sit
have
down.
something
Never.
concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at
Chef, you're gonna try it too? On
A
Last
place
of Us
where,
1.
for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, We're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection
Much
to
love,
Wendell
Jimbo.
Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
Yeah, I'll do an alien beer, sure.
They're not hiding.
Throw me a recipe,
Put on
I'll try.
Channel 9.
Oh,
What
they're
in the
not
hell?
hiding. Oh, here we go. Hang on, I'm gonna get to your chat in just a minute, Clips.
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
It's a trap. They're always trapping us. I definitely believe in extraterrestrial life. I just don't know what it is, and I have no concept of what it is, but I find that the advances in human technology over the last
I want you all to be at SWAT's
20
disposal.
years is kind of surprisingly fast.
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated.
Tracy
Everyone,
got the gifted
move out.
membership. Thank you, Buster. Thanks for expanding the flock. Now, scrolling back, Clip says, I believe that aliens exist, but they're too far away from us to have been able to see them. If they're there, they'll be so far that the light from their planet, we see the light from their planet before it existed. That could be true. That could definitely be true. Do I think SCP are real? SCP? Isn't that a way to move files around on the internet? I don't know what that means. Sometime... Oh no.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
What?
Vultures came up with the great idea
They got
of
3
robbing
Ed
the OCP
209s?
bank.
That's
They got
crazy.
hostages, and they claim there's a bomb.
Right?
They must be
I'm not
crazy to
fighting
think that
them.
OCP will just let
I
them
hope I don't
leave
have to
with their
fight another
money.
Ed. That was
There any
crazy.
sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
You're going to need a new plan because RoboCop's here and there's nothing you can do about it. Rudy loves the theory that aliens that we see are from us from the future. I also think that's pretty cool. That's a cool theory. And wouldn't surprise me terribly. I think that there's some theories out there that you could travel forward in time.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them
Or maybe
scumbags?
they're from a different,
I prefer to serve justice cold.
what's the word? Dimension? Maybe it's us in a different dimension. It would explain some things. The efficiency challenge.
Metal friend, how it's done, boys.
Oh, OCP is crushing me on this. Hang on, I'll come back to chat in a second. Man, how am I supposed to... Oh.
We need to win this.
More? Oh, I see you. Oh, those must be cops.
Entrance clear. Well done. RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Open the gate for the who? No, I'm not gonna do that right now. Man, they're beating me. These guys are tough. They mean business. Rudy says, I'm not a conspiracy theory type of guy, but I do love Lots of thinking. Me too. Me too. I don't like conspiracy. It's bad for your health. Queen says they need to tell us the lottery numbers. And Chrono asks, do you believe in heaven or hell, God, and the devil? I have some theories about it. I don't necessarily... I believe in a creator, for sure. I don't necessarily believe in the devil. I think that the devil is more of a... Personally, my personal belief system is that the devil is more of a teaching tool. Like a lesson for people who don't do well or don't do the right things. I'll go with 50 cal. But I also don't judge anybody that's spiritual or feels that those things are real. I think heaven and hell has a lot to do with the last moments before you die. Or, as some have stated, if reincarnation is real, it might have to do with being, I believe, like purgatory could exist, right? Like, you might not do the right things in your life and end up stuck in this weird middle area, middle zone where life just is terrible and you hate it. And it's torturous, or you might come back as something that you don't want to come back as. I like to think that being a human is the final form. So like if you've made it this far, then in previous lifetimes you probably did the right things. Chef heard some theories about time travel. You can time travel in your mind and meanwhile you're in coma, but I think it's cap. You never know. The great thing about these kind of discussions is none of us know for sure, thankfully. And yeah, I enjoy this kind of conversation, Chrono, and also rolling through and shredding enemies at the same time. I enjoy it until people start getting offended or frustrated, and then I'm not into it. If we can have an open discussion, I'm down to talk about pretty much anything. Once it starts getting like dicey or people start getting their feelings hurt, then I'm out. Clips doesn't believe in the afterlife. That's fine. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe that there's any such thing as someone looking over us. I don't really believe in... okay, open the gates. This is going to throw me off. I just can't believe that. Oh, that's a cool looking scene. Queen just wants to come back with a beard. That's awesome.
I can hear your bank job turned out to be quite intense. N209's behaving themselves?
Hang on, I'm competition here.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
I do somewhat believe in karma, yeah. I think that's... Whoa! What the... Hang on, guys. I'm trying to double tap all these fools. Ed 209's just too fast, as always. Crit hit. I don't know what you define as the spiritual realm, Chrono.
Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Chef wants to come back as a kitty and believes in heaven and hell, God and the devil, and kind of ghosts. I just can't imagine like somebody, I don't know. Think about how many people have, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but my personal opinion is, think about how many people have passed. So we'd literally be in a sea of ghosts all the time. Even if only 20% of them went on to become ghosts, I don't know, I just don't see it. But opinions are abound. Oh, hey, recharge, sure. There's a great channel called Alex O'Connor, talks about philosophy and morals and religion. It's insightful. That's cool, Clips. Do I believe in reincarnation? I have a theory that could be what we're dealing with, yeah. That would make a lot of sense to me. I think it makes more sense than us just dying and it being blackness. And then I also think it makes more sense than going to like a heaven or a hell. But like I said, to me, hell would be those last moments before death, not being satisfied with what I accomplished in life. Like having your life flash before your eyes. I would be thinking, like, if your life flashes before your eyes and you hate it, that's hell. That's your last moments. That's no good. Zeno, when you die, you're just dead. You can have that belief too. Chronos says, as a Christian, I don't believe in heaven and hell, God and the devil. The spirits do exist, but I don't understand why some can be stuck here and some aren't. It's like some ghost haunt. It's weird. It's like they're attached to something. Yeah, but if that's the case, then they're everywhere. You can't even take a crap alone. And that I don't really buy. Like, my house was built in the 50s, and many people have lived here. You know, not hundreds or anything, but a handful of people have lived here, and I just can't wake up every morning thinking that someone could be haunting my house. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, I do see the gore is definitely more gore. Wow. See all that blood? It's kind of awesome. Yeah, if we turn into just worm food, that's a thing. It's all good thought for, like, again, with the existentialism. Make sure what you're doing right now matters. You don't necessarily have to be a saint, but think about what it might mean if that whole YOLO thing, the only thing I believe about that is there's a good chance that you might only live once. Oh, television. Oh. I want to try some. Oops. Ooh, stun works pretty good on humans. Damn, how are they beating me so bad? This is crazy.
Our line of work is about the team.
SWAT team won. Damn. I got beat. I got smoked. 69 to 20 or something. That was crazy. Yeah, it's a little weird. I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I'm not that person. I don't judge anyone. And I also don't really care if you believe what I believe or not. That's, you know, requiring other people to share in your beliefs is something I don't believe in at all. Sometimes the music gives you some Matrix vibes, Jimbo. That makes sense. Total mess. I ruined that scene, but I'll break some stuff in anger. I hate you, computers. Yeah, Chef, it could depend on how good or bad you were. If you were bad, you'd reincarnate into a bad life. Yep. Or maybe you get second chances, third chances until you get it right. And then maybe you move on to some form of enlightenment. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I just try and, like, live my days by, I think... That's awesome. I just try and think of it that way. Like, I'm not perfect and nobody is. Let me break some windows, speaking of which. But the more I can do to come out of it as potentially being on the right side of things, then I'm down. That's interesting to me. Chrono's taking the Griffith approach. Just think about it. We're just living this life for what? Just to survive, just to age and die and have some happiness and depression. It's got to be more to it. I agree. You got to make more to it. You know, the one, I don't remember who said it, but a kind of real quote that I heard one time was someone said, it's surprising how quickly you're forgotten after you die. So that's what inspires us to, I guess, as a group of people, to make life better for others, and or at least do your part in not being an asshole the entire time. I'd like to be remembered fondly, not like, ugh, that guy, you know? I don't need to be a superhero or a celebrity or anything. I honestly don't even want that. All right, is this going to be a breach? I'll put a shield up just in case. Nope, no breach.
RoboCop, I've received information that
Nice
the bank
spin.
manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
It depends on what you see in the end. A wolf or a deer. Rudy just nailed it. Zeno says I hallucinate often. Should I be sharing this here? Maybe look at your diet or medications. What are you hallucinating? I almost don't want to know, but I would first look at my diet. Can't break any more windows. You serious? These are cool chairs. That looks uncomfortable AF, but that's a cool looking chair. It's weird they have such high-tech furniture and such old school computers. Although these are pretty old school too. I remember these like from school, those chairs, those plastic chairs. Letter to be framed. Andrea. In this envelope is the letter I mentioned. Please frame it for me so I can keep it on my desk. I still can't believe that our noble founder wrote the letter to personally thank me for 25 years of my faithful service managing his bank. What a man. These chairs, these are classics. They're just comfortable enough to be uncomfortable. Me too, Clips. Zeno, you're for real talking about this? Make a Husky calendar and I'll be remembered forever. And it'll be usable like every 36 years, right? Like how, I don't know, I don't remember what the real math is. Deep thoughts in Michael's RoboCop stream. Yeah. Yep, be wiser. That's a well said, Chrono. I like this. I feel like we're having like a funny angle on the therapy session right now.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads, but OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City, a heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit.
Yeah, this is a big theme of the movie.
A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty.
They're just going to
abandon
Detroit.
Do you believe the commercials?
Look on the bright side of life. That's right, Jimbo. You've had a great day. I'm glad to hear that, man. Zeno, you sometimes see shadow figures and hear voices, awake or asleep. I have a lot of really weird dreams. Arthur's about those chairs says when you sit, it looks like you're about to slide. Yeah, exactly. But I really like what Rudy said. That's a great analogy, especially for this crew. I don't know. I just try to live life and be happy, change the things that I can change and accept the things that I can't. Just the way it works. Huh. You lose consciousness, Zeno? Have you ever been tested for seizures? Kind of what that sounds like. Clips, it's okay not to be black and white too. Absolutely. I mean, don't be staunch. Don't judge others if you can stand it. Let's see. Let's say I'm focused on...
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon.
Lucid dreaming does sound cool.
In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of
Show
people
of hands.
who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching.
Has anyone in the room
these people
ever used their
in the
cell
project.
phone during
the
a
value
dream?
of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that?
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out
Me
of their
too,
homes.
Arthur. This group and my streams makes me happy, and our
And
friendships.
I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Whoa, Queen, you dream in black and white? I don't think I've ever done that before. That's pretty cool. I just wanted to throw it out there because other than one time in my entire life since cell phones, I don't remember ever using a cell phone at all. And the one time in my dream that I used a cell phone, it was to take a photograph. So it wasn't actually using the operating system or anything. I just raised my cell phone to take a picture in reality or whatever in my dream world. It could have been a camera. I just remember it as a cell phone. But I think that's kind of funny. And right when you're going to wake up, it turns to color. Queen, that's really wild. Jimbo has dreams. Yeah, Rudy, do you ever use a phone at all in your dreams? And Jimbo has dreams that he has a controller in his hand and can move only by using the controller. It quickly turns into a nightmare when zombies start chasing me. Holy crap. That's awesome. I've also had deja vu dreams as well. It's really strange, Zeno, where something happens in a dream. But the way I remember them is, I think deja vu, I don't remember the dream. What happens for me is like, it happens in real life and I have this sense of having that dream, right? Yep, like reading a script. Like you can say maybe the next 2 words in someone's sentence, or you can say, okay, now there's going to be like a plane flying by or something like that. But I can't really get the words out quick enough in my mind. Right, Rudy? What's the deal with that? Why don't we use our phones? I use my phone for probably 3 hours a day. Like I'm on my phone and my computer like many hours. I'm on my computer like 8-9 hours out of the day. And I really don't remember using specifically phones. I don't really think I've used computers, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to let her go.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Yeah, black and white dreams sound
treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property.
Enigma, yeah,
Anyway,
exactly.
the city owes you.
That
And I owe you
familiar
too.
smell, sound, and sight. It's just everything for a split second or two. And then, and the way at least for me, the way my memory is like, I don't remember when.
I can see you've reached
It
the
could have been
manager's
months
office.
ago.
Great.
But I remember
Move for a
this
switch
exactly
that
like
unlocks the doors
this.
that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
Okay, I see it. But first, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's pop this thing open.
Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the
Nice,
vault
Zeno.
should be open now.
Yeah, I'm the same, Chrono. I don't remember dreaming about it. It's just this sense. It's kind of like when you hear something and you're like, I've heard this before, or you see someone, I've met you before, but it's not like that. It's literally like watching, like playing a game that you played a year ago, and a certain scene you go like, I know what's about to happen because you've played it before. That same feeling, but you've never played the game, You have clips, you jump around a little bit, and Zeno feels less crazy reading the chat. This is perfect. This is what therapy's about, you guys. Clips' dreams jump between locations, between nonsensical to horror. I have a lot of dreams about climbing through tight spaces. Like I might be like in a building or like in an apartment, and in order to get from the upstairs to the downstairs, you have to like hoist yourself up and then like climb through something like this wide where it seems like it's impossible to get through, and then you have to climb through it. It always is like that. I'm always climbing through windows or like ladders or other things that are always odd shapes, and dreams are weird. I have no idea why the brain does that. My theory is that we store most of our consciousness in the front of our brain, and just like a computer backing up information, when you get into that right sleep, all that information's flying by your brain, going into the back of your brain, and you pick out little bits and pieces and try to make something sensible out of it. And it keeps you kind of like, because I'd imagine it's kind of a trip, your sleep, but it's kind of a trip internally when all that information is rushing to the storage part of your brain. That's my guess. Chef once had a dream where, don't remember what happened, but your grandmother called you, and in your dream, the phone was ringing, you went to pick it up, and you woke up instead. Huh. Yeah, Chrono. Our brain is definitely weird, and I agree. Scientists can't explain dreams or deja vu. Rudy dreams in train stations and train yards, maybe because of trauma. I dream in schools a lot, or jobs. Like that's like in work, places that I recognize from work, but that kind of makes sense because I spent my entire life in school or at work. So I kind of write it off, Hey, look it's one of these things. I'm trying to read all these chats. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of them. I have a recommendation. I don't know how many of you actually read, but on the concept of dreams and on the concept of the creator and all that stuff, I recommend a book called Star Maker. I think the guy's name is Hang on one second. I'll grab it. I don't remember his name off my head. If you truly are interested in this topic, it's an old book, but it's called Star Maker by Olaf Stapledon. He's a British dude, and it just starts out where there's a dude who leaves. He sits upon a hill outside of his village, and then after that, he's like somehow flying into space, and then he goes through space and like does all this stuff and learns a lot about creation and where it comes from. This book was published in 1935, and I think I read it in 2 days. It really, really, really good book. If you're interested, if you're a reader, Star Maker is worth it. Really, really cool. I missed some. Bet the younger someone is more likely there to dream of technology, maybe. Jimbo had a recurring dream where be in a field of grass and then blink and be trapped inside a room. Oh, yeah, that sounds tough. Claustrophobia. Enigma used to dream about a wolf chasing him, and you can't run. Anybody have that dream too? Like where you can't run, or you can't, like you're trying to defend yourself and you're like sloppy and you can't do it. You had that dream for 2 months, 3 to 4 times a week. Interesting. Chrono wonders if my brain has a yottabyte side storage. I do read books. I have a huge collection of books right here. Well, not huge, but a big one. Xeno dreams of demon murderers and sometimes humans. Okay. I want to keep those in check, bud. We like you. Want you to stay here with the freedom of not being incarcerated. So I have to stop the robbery, which is, I think, down in the vault. How the hell do I get there? This way? What the hell, Chrono? Did that really happen? Feel bad, dude. Kids are mean. Okay, this was his office. All right, downstairs. The vault is now open. Okay, cool.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
Oh, so this is the super dedicated bank manager. I'm gonna throw a monitor at them. Please tell me it's a breach. Oh, it's a breach. I can't breach with it? Ah. So let's go with shield up. Breach. And then the first thing is I'm gonna zap him. And now I'm gonna go around the room one by one. Bam. You, come here. Can I throw him up? Bam. Okay, that was awesome.
RoboCop!
Hey, how you doing?
His best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
Uh-oh.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
Armor 4. Someone could use a bomb disposal training. I've got armor 4, so I'm gonna do it.
An opportunity for an ambitious officer.
I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Xeno,
Washington.
I'm not questioning anybody's sanity. I promise. Not yours, not anybody's. Anything I say that sounds like that is mostly just joking or trying to be
your help to defuse it.
Helpful.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment.
Buster, you haven't remembered dreams in the last 5 years?
Are you looking
That's
for a
interesting.
bomb diffusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no.
Oh, and Chrono is in your dream. You got beat up and couldn't do nothing. Ah, that sucks. Okay, now we're gonna defuse a bomb. Search for clues. Got one. There's a red. Ulysses.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 fuses.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
That's awesome, Zeno.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be
Oh yeah, that will
homemade.
blow this
Yeah,
entire
that's what I'd
place up.
expect from the street vultures.
And it's got a little chipset. Looks like it's from a Nokia cell phone.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they used this kind of bomb before.
Zeno. No
According to the
context
diagram,
mentioned.
You should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
Damn it, Ulysses. Safely detonate the
There is
bomb.
one way to be sure. I will safely detonate the bomb.
Oh, let's do this. It's gonna be like Bender and stick it in his stomach.
Something here.
I've got armor, so stick it in your stomach. Whoa! Just blew up all that C4 in his hands, and it didn't even burn his face. Damn! I was hoping he was gonna stick it in his stomach.
A minor incident. Ready to get back to business? Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like
Plunk.
now.
They like burp out some smoke, like a Looney Tunes.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first.
Oh, thanks, Max. It's quite a
There you go.
real
sir.
deal. Huh. Chef
Great.
saved
Now out of my way.
their family from Godzilla. Badass. He is crazy, Rudy. I don't understand. He just, if that was this much C4, I think that would have blown down like at least this entire room.
What the hell
And he
is
just
this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy
typical
project.
banking.
I can't
It's all
believe
invested.
Old
Sorry.
man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Clips, I missed it. I'm sorry. I'll scroll back.
Tunnels? Back with the money in the next well even.
You should be proud to work for such a great
Tunnels.
man.
So somebody stole the money. This is very Die Hard 3. Chrono, wait, you could have done that the whole time.
See what I'm talking about?
It has to do with my armor upgrade, so I think I have to trigger it in order for that to work. But you're right. When he pulled it off, it should have destroyed them. All right, let me see if I can see the existential dream. Clips once had a dream where a fog was sweeping the world and killing everyone it was headed for in my town. That's awesome. And that sounds a lot like The Mist. Have you seen that movie? It's written based on a story written by Stephen King. I've got it over here if you guys want to see it. Everything, including me and my family, gathered in a field. Everyone, including me and my family, gathered in a field, held hands, and despite being terrified, quietly accepted death as "What a Wonderful World" played through the speakers. What did you have for dinner that night? That's wild. Zeno spent all of Becker's money on crayons. All right, I should probably repair. I got 2 more to go. Enjoy your black and white dreams, Queen. Say hello to Kurosawa for me. I'm sure he'll be there. It's a black and white film. He'll be there. If you haven't seen or read The Mist, it's worth it. It's Mist with an I, M-I-S-T. Really cool movie. Better book, but the movie is extremely good. Anybody seen it? It's like from the last 15 years, I think. It's not old, but it's old by today's standards. Wow, this really does remind me of Die Hard 3. I'm looking for stuff. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I have no idea what that means, Clips. Chrono says sounds like Fortnite or Warzone or any battle royale. Oh, Jimbo, you're back on training after hurting your knee. Good, 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 good. What December? It seemed like was that last year? Like not 23? Yeah, just a regular dream. Nothing to worry about, Xeno. It's getting to the point where this 50 cal handgun is not as valuable as an upgraded one. Love the graphics, but don't like the HUD. There's a lot of HUD. But if you watch the movie, it's supposed to be, you know, this is what RoboCop saw, so it's very 80s. This is what they thought computers would see. No, you don't. Nice. That was a nice crit. Don't reload around me. Oh. Yeah, so the 50 cal is pretty deadly. Desert Eagle 5.0. That guy just stopped in his tracks to reload. It's not good business. Who else? Well, I know there's more I use. What? What are you doing, dude? You idiot. Did you see him just standing there? What is he thinking? Robot doesn't need to see that. Well, he's part human.
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the
I'm defending it as if I made the game.
Followed them into a tunnel.
You're wrong, Chrono.
So that's how they must have
This is how
gotten here in the
RoboCop
first
see.
place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area.
Were you able to find it to watch just out of curiosity, or has anybody watched this movie recently? I probably could technically put it on loop in Discord. Probably. I don't see why I couldn't do that. I own it. Oh. Double tapping him. So the heavy pistol I'm going to hang on to. We'll start using the regular RoboCop's gun, because RoboCop's gun is finally getting good here towards what I assume is near the third act of the game. I'm going to throw this at someone. And it's going to be you. Oh, got him right in the junk. Right in the junk. The old wedding tackle. What do you have? No. Good night, Chef. The dumpster vanished, it does. Oh, cool. I mean, it makes me feel kind of old that your mom liked that movie, but that's the age difference thing, I guess, and that's fine. That's cool. You guys should sit down and watch it sometime. These guys on their motorcycles are so tough to hit. I'm gonna try slowing down time. Let's get a couple of them on screen. Nope, that didn't help. How about this? You guys like flashbangs? Alright, I gotta catch him.
Roger that.
Hey, hey. These guys are clowning me. The homeless person sleeping in the dumpster. Yeah! Acrobatics. Jimbo, playing Fortnite makes you feel old. You're pretty good on Red Dead Redemption. I feel you. Yeah! They're so fast at building, too. That's what threw me off of that. Great game. You know, I respect it for what it is, but man, oh man. It takes some skills. Get some. Crit hit. Little bastard. Come back through here. Come on. No, come on. Come on. Oh, you're gonna dance around a little bit? Clothesline. Yeah, no builds I hear is pretty good for this purpose. Okay, where do I go? Oh, I see it around the corner. Oh, Mustang. Oops. Did not mean to do that. A little bit of Mustang RDO. We've had some great times. Many, many hours. Good, I was hoping there would be something in here. Don't play with your fuse box, kids. Don't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's one way to exit reality. Don't touch anything in your fuse box unless you know what you're doing. Even then, test, test, test again. I get the feeling there's going to be some big enemies here, so I'm breaking out the 50 cal. Hopefully no more motorcycles. I'm just not a favorite. They move too much. Aha. Ooh, okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm getting my ass kind of handed to me right now. Oh, reload, bud. Come on. Let me get that leader. No, come on. I was healing right there. Damn. Jimbo, you're working on something. Some secret. Let's see what happens. Where does it bring me back? Please, no more motorcycle guys. I don't want it. I don't want it. There we go. Okay, good. Get this grenade launcher guy first. Okay, that's a good start. Wow. Those dudes with the like triangles over their heads, they are real. Why did I lose auto? Did I do something to lose automatic? You'd rather Minecraft never existed than Fortnite. Interesting. I had no real problem with either of those games. Minecraft has its place. Although I haven't played it in a long time, so the community could be a lot different now. Crit hit. This is getting intense. Splat. Who else is in here? I see you. Clips. I played The Last of Us 2 on stream last year in full, so I'm just going to do a chapter of it on Grounded. I'd be down to play it again sometime, but I want to get some time behind me, like probably at least a year, because I know the story so well. But yeah, I'll be playing the Grounded part. Oh, where are you? Right above me? Oh. Man, this guy like single-handedly took me down. Oh, you're on the bloater scene, or I assume the first bloater. I don't even want to know what the Rat King is going to be like on Grounded, Jimbo. I feel for you. I would not dissing anybody. I would not take that challenge personally, because man. That game's hard enough as it is. Oh, there's a telephone call for me? Hey, Pavel.
I am
How you doing?
listening, Creep.
I'm great.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send
I like
you
Left
here?
4 Dead 1. I
This
played
was
the
a
sequel. It
suicide
was cool.
mission.
All right.
We no longer deal with
Left 4 Dead was cool back in the day, though. It was very unique.
We held our end of it, and apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us, so now
okay,
we're out
Clips,
to get
yeah.
what we're owed.
I get that.
The only thing
I don't want to
you
spoil
are
you.
owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
I met some really nice people playing Left 4 Dead 2 not that long ago. Oh, I should have got a screenshot of him with a thing in his hand. I met some really nice people who like genuinely tried to help me. It was cool. It was a good game. It's on PlayStation Plus, I think.
There he is.
Jimbo's going to restart The Last of Us 2 on Grounded and off stream, then stream the game again when I'm up to date with the current game.
Yeah.
Huh.
Glad we got Murphy
Okay.
on our team.
New objective added. Spike's Trail. All right.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that.
Ain't it
Murphy.
cool, Pavel?
Right now, it's time for your psych
And thank you for your badge, dude. Thanks for supporting my
Ear
channel.
off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Okay, go to the holding cell. Why are we going to the holding cell? Why? See if there's any other objectives. No. Used to play Left 4 Dead 2 with your Bulgarian friend, but kind of ditched him. Life gets in the way sometimes.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Oh, finally we're using night vision. New objective, lights out. Okay, I'll take that. Ask and you shall receive. You can't see me, but I can see you.
RoboCop, is that you?
It looks
I can't
awesome.
see anything.
Arthur, thank you.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are
Bye, Zeno.
literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
I am equipped to deal with such situations. Chrono, I'll take the bait. I think that you mean the original GTAs, like the top-down version, or do you mean GTA 3 and GTA 4? State your terms, and I will argue you. Oh, and Vice City. Okay, so you're talking about the modern, somewhat modern ones. So I'll agree with you that Grand Theft Auto 3 is not really a great game, but it was a meaningful and important game. Like, it brought us what we have today. I completely disagree, though. I think that Vice City is one of my favorite GTAs. It was so fun, but in the moment, we had not had anything like that, and so we had GTA, which was fun, GTA 3, and then Vice City came out, and it was like this huge... oh, Arthur, thank you. Another super chat. Thank you so much. You got the logo by renewing your subscription, so the super chat is just too much, but thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yeah, Vice City is one of my favorites. But we got motorcycles, we got a better scene. Chrono, if you did play it, make sure you turn off the trails, because they did something weird to like hide PlayStation 2 graphics, and they put trails on everything. If you turn it off, it looks a lot better. 4 is really good too. Rudy says that remaster from Rockstar is crap. I have it on Switch, so it's kind of crap anyway. I kind of think of it like, okay, cool, I'm playing a crappy remake on a really simple platform, so it kind of works out that way, but follow the cables. Yes, I'll follow the cables. They go downstairs. All right. So thankful for you, Arthur. Thank you very much. It looks cool, right? Clips, I like them all. I don't know if I can choose a best. They're all good. We're blessed to have them, in my opinion. Especially with all the controversy that surrounded them. We're lucky that they made sequels to them. But, again, I'll stand behind the fact that when Vice City first dropped, it was like, oh wow, this game, it just matured and just got so much better. GTA 3 after that looked like trash for a long time. But I replayed GTA 3 not that long ago. I don't know, it wasn't great, but it was good. Circuit breakers appear to be misaligned. Oh man, are you serious? So this one's off. Oh, this is really weird. How do I do this? There you go. No, I want this. Oh. Okay, 1. Just totally guessing here. Ah, the lights are back on. Yeah, the remakes are cheap for a reason, but I don't know. I only have experience of playing them on the Switch, and I find them to be fine. They're better than, like, they actually did some graphical changes, so they're better than they were graphically, and other than that, they're cool. They have great voice acting. I mean, some of the, even in GTA 3, some of the voice actors were extremely good. Michael Rappaport is on GTA 3. There's quite a few good ones. I'm all lost. Where am I supposed to be going? This way? Oh, holding cell. I'm supposed to go downstairs, right? Rudy tried them, got turned them off, doesn't want to destroy the nostalgia. Yeah, I think that's fair too. That's a good point, not really. Clip Shorts, I'm also glad that you won't do all of The Last of Us 2 because that still means the next full game you could play could be Spider-Man 2 or Cuphead. I was thinking about that, Clips. I want to play both of those games, but I worry that they are not right for my style of gaming. Like, I like playing Spider-Man on my own time. I also haven't played Miles Morales, so I'll keep it in mind, but I hate to say no, because, you know, never say never, but I just think that those games are they're really fun, but I like playing more like action and adult-themed games. And I don't mean to say anything negative about Spider-Man. And Cuphead I don't know anything about, so I'd have to look into that. But there's you know, again, I don't mean anything derogatory about Spider-Man. I just don't think it would fit. Let's see what the news has to say.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
I got Mafia. You never played San Andreas? It's a good one. That was the next evolution where there was way more character building and other things, and really fun. Yeah, it's an incredible game. Well said. Incredible is a good word for it, especially for the time. Rudy's playing GTA 4 on PC. It is really good on PC. GTA 4 is the best of all GTA games. Nice. Everyone's got their favorite. I can't choose a favorite. I think they're all so different.
When they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Okay.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
I love these little side conversations.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
The only thing I didn't like about San Andreas was eating and exercise. It was cool,
Once I'm done,
but it got tiring.
He's all yours, Doctor.
No spoilers. Whoa, another evaluation already? Cuphead would work especially because there's room for chatting. Well, Clips, so like, if you look at the games that I play, I do this on purpose. One, because of what games I like to play, but also I generally play games that are rated M. And a lot of that is because the community that I'm growing here are all mature, grown people. If I start streaming a game that's for 13-year-olds, I will attract and bring 13-year-olds into the community, and it won't work. I don't know what to say to someone who's 13. And I'm not saying that Spider-Man is a child's game, but it is rated, and the themes and the action in it is rated for someone 13 and up. And so I kind of have this rule, and I've talked with other streamers about it. I wouldn't be surprised if Jimbo and I have talked about it before, but you should... I feel like I need to decide to play games that, number one, are made for people like me on stream. I play all sorts of games on my free time. But when it comes to like entertaining and making a channel, I think it only makes sense to play games that are made for people like me and made for people that are in my community. Like let's look at them real quick, just because I want you to understand, because I know you want me to play. And it's been suggested, and I'm not saying no. But, you know, if you look back from the beginning, it was mostly, Red Dead Redemption, some Assassin's Creed games, GTA, Ghost of Tsushima, Uncharted, The Last of Us 2, Uncharted 2, Resident Evil 4, Uncharted 3, Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, these are all games that fit, and Far Cry 5 and Far Cry Blood Dragon. I guess the Assassin's Creed games might be games that are not necessarily rated M. God of War, all that stuff. It just, I don't see how a Spider-Man game would necessarily fit. And I also don't think that I would be genuinely having as much fun, because I like games like these, you know, like I like action shooters, and I like, you know, big time storylines. And while I like playing Spider-Man games, I like doing those on my own time more. And you just kind of, I don't try not to think about it too much, because I do this for fun. Like, this is fun for me, but I also like, I don't want to influence anyone under 17 or 18. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to be in that position. Same reason you have to be 17 to get into my Discord, because I don't want that responsibility. And I also want to be true to what I want to do, even though it's a lot of that is because of what you all want to see. I'd have to have a substantial amount of votes from my inner circle, my community here, for Spider-Man 2 in order for me to stream it. I don't know. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying probably not, because I can't see it fitting into what I do. Chrono says, yeah, don't be like me. I streamed Minecraft and Fortnite, then go to The Witcher and GTA. Rudy mentions that his heart goes out to CJ and San Andreas. Vice City opened by eyes, and GTA 4 Nico's was a wild, dark story. I really like the story of all of those. Good clips. I don't want you to be upset or not be happy because I'm not taking it, but I have taken some advice from you. I try to take bits of advice from everybody so that it's fair. Jim's the same. Find it hard to say no to the community. Totally agree with playing games that fit you as well. Thank you, buddy. Asset is basically the gaming list guy. He's very good at recommending. And Chrono says, yes, sir, be a good influencer, unlike those who let it out to the kiddos. Yeah, I mean, like, of course I would love to have a wider audience, but I like our, like, narrow kind of, I don't know, I like what I do here. It's fun, and I want it to remain fun. Otherwise, it will feel, what's the word? Like ingenuine, and I'm a genuine person. I don't want to be, I'm not an actor, you know, I'm not faking it. So my evaluation looks good. All main objectives completed, 1,000. I didn't get any side missions. I missed 2 secrets. Oh, that was not good. Challenge against SWAT team lost. Bank intruder arrested. Okay, but so I was supposed to arrest her? I thought I did the right thing there. All right. Oh, that's not passing. No, it's barely passing. That's the worst. That's the worst rating I've gotten so far. But we had a great time during that whole scene.
Hello, RoboCop. Congratulations.
Hello. Are you a robot as well? Oh, she is partially.
TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
Let's see. I do not do it for the fame.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
Speaking of therapy.
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family.
Yep, Ragnarok's on there.
You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off
that fits,
from my family.
Definitely.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
I'll just say it was not programmed.
My programming does not allow for family life.
No. I guess that was never the intention. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family?
I would consider Sekiro.
Memories can be painful.
I've never played it. It's a Souls game, so I'd probably be awful at it, but
you love.
I might try that.
They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief.
Been looking at Infamous Second Son. I have Control. I've never played it. I think Pavel said Control was really good.
He was
I'm
an
interested
addict
in that.
who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs.
Detroit Become
As
a
you can
Human.
imagine, my
Might play
last
that again.
memory
Just
of us
like
together
50
is not
different
a happy
endings.
one.
So
But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
don't play Sekiro, Enigma. It's a trap.
I can only feel them.
I get
These
that.
feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Days Gone. I put about 2 or 3 hours in Days Gone, and I hope it ramps up. I didn't love it. It wasn't compelling enough for me to continue playing. But I hear great things, so it must, like, at some point get better. These feelings, how do they manifest themselves? I'm going to say I can't explain. It's the safest answer, probably.
But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session.
Yep.
Thank you for your honesty.
Cool.
It
Bill
certainly
me.
has
Okay.
been noted.
Just invoice OCP. They'll pay you. Anyway, done with the therapy session. Let's rock.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
I wonder where I'm at in the story here. Like, I feel like that very soon I'm going to run into a bunch of RoboCops. That's my guess. Why else would they be taking all those dead bodies with working brains? Pavel says Days Gone is cool, especially fights with hordes. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll put some more time into it on my own. I wouldn't say it was a bad experience. I just found it to be a little bit, I don't know, it was just lacking. Like, maybe it was the story, or maybe it was the characters' attitudes and stuff. I don't know.
Just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my God, what a lemon.
Oh, we're gonna confront this dude. Yo, that's my partner you're messing with.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of
Yoke him
humor.
up, Robo.
He's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like you didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
You're a
We're
rat.
just looking out for you, Murphy.
Clip says there's no such thing as someone good at Souls games, but you persevere and overcome. I've heard stories about Dark Souls and Bloodborne actually curing people's depression by giving them purpose. Interesting. I think gaming does that for a lot of people. It gives a lot of people purpose, for sure. We've had some people in the community here who have talked about that. Tomb Raider's up there. Ghost Recon, maybe. Bully, hell yeah. I just need them to release like a remaster of Bully or something. I want that so bad. So bad. Tomb Raider's on my radar as well, though. Radar. You know what I mean? It's out there. The rat line made you think of Micah. He is a rat. Chrono says it can also do the opposite. It does. I played, what is it called? Demon Souls? It's a remaster. I couldn't even, I played it a lot, and I kept asking Asset for help and like advice, and he was like, I don't know, I can tell you a couple things, but you just got to keep playing it. It was fun, but it got to a point where I was like, wow, I don't know what to do. Like, it's very satisfying when you overcome some of the bigger, tougher bosses, or when you get good at a part of it that you have to redo a lot over and over again. But man, those games are wild.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained.
Midnight Club 2 would be cool as well.
So
Bully 2 was in the works.
When it's their
But
money
it
on
ain't
the
coming
line,
anymore.
OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
Right, Rudy?
That's
what I was
right.
thinking. Never gonna
There's been a
happen.
rift in their
I'd be
midst,
so
and I
surprised
wanna
if
know
that
why.
happened. It would
Spike
blow
has
me away.
proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do
Cool,
some
Clips.
actual police work. We need to find
Nice
Spike.
work, Buster.
The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
Buster, what are you
I
using
know
to
someone
track your
versed
calories?
in street talk.
Talk to him. And oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself?
Chrono true, but the Bully's
he's
dealing
the
with
closest Detroit has
teenagers,
to real-life
like
royalty.
minors.
Maybe
I don't
for
think they could
saving
ever
all
do that
money,
again.
he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
And maybe less players. I mean, people of our age would probably get it, but less players. Like maybe the market's smaller because they wouldn't relate as well. I don't know.
RoboCop, over here. You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
I don't really care who you are.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's going to do the helping.
I played Shadow
You know John Mills,
of the
I presume,
Colossus on
the
PlayStation
OCP puppet who's gunning for
2,
my seat
I
as
think.
mayor.
It's a cool game.
I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured.
True, he could
What
be in
a
college.
slimy bastard.
And I agree, Rudy. That's it.
Using your image to influence the good people of this city. And
Paper,
without
pen in your brain.
consent,
Cool.
That's clearly something that I would never do.
I use MyFitnessPal.
You know that I've always appreciated what
free
you're
app.
doing for our city, right?
It's full of ads,
So,
but
the
it
real
works.
question is, what are we going to do about it together?
I would like to hear Mills'
I would like to
perspective.
hear his arguments.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain your support.
Okay.
I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop.
Oops.
Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
I probably did that wrong. I should have answered differently. Oh, you got it recently? Cool. It's fun. It's a beautiful game, too. I think that was the sequel to Ito, I think was the name of it. There's another game before that that was really kind of artistic and cool.
Fucking us over.
No, you
Oh,
wouldn't.
guys.
You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Shiny. What? Got a job for you.
Last year's Thanksgiving parade.
How are you feeling?
70
after the
bucks.
incident at the bank?
I guarantee
Who
it.
gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands.
Rudy's bidding
Send him in
100
across the
bucks.
street from the arcade, apartment 12.
Could happen.
Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting.
This next
And
2
remember,
years or year and change,
If you won't take care of it,
things could
another
change.
cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
All right, Max, whatever. New objective, domestic terrorist. Gotcha. Let me get into my trusty Ford Taurus here. We'll go for a ride. I'm thinking 70, but I could see it being more. It depends. Eco, thank you. And it's more of a spiritual successor. Well said. Not a sequel. I see what you did there, Clips. There's no way GTA 6 is gonna flop. Imagine that. My. It's not like a company that releases a new game every 2 years or 4 years. They're taking their sweet time. Could you imagine? Just the absolute rage, and there would be fires in the street. People would be so surprised, shocked, hurt. Spike in a haystack. Wait. Don't I have 2 options here? Can I do this one first? I think I can. I'm doing this first. What? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this other thing. Yeah. Go to the suspicious apartment. This is cool. So this is what the city looks like during the day. I've only been here at night. I wonder if Detroit actually looks like this. I could see it. Kind of looks like some parts of New York or Boston. Outskirts. Seriously, Jimbo, it would be like a scene, a complete, like this, except for they would be burning cop cars and stuff. Well, let's go see what's going on with these terrorists. This might be the last action of the stream for today. Investigate apartment 12. Well, first, I'm just going to look around real quick. Just in case there's any other goodies. like this. Dear cat helper, stop feeding the cats in the basement. They shit all over the place. Noted. I will not feed your cats any longer.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
I like how you can kind of free roam. Like, this is a linear game, but how you can free roam in all the different scenes. It's very cool. I dig it. Rudy said, you know what? That would be such good marketing. And then just fix it. I think you mean fires in the streets. That game is poison. Alright, let's breach this thing. Alright, we've got pizza. Some shoes, so there's somebody here. That looks like some hand sanitizing napkins, okay. Some tools and a bicycle. Oh, tripwire. Trap detected, disarm completed. Sweet. Good thing I looked, huh? Anybody in the shitter? Keep your guns in here? No. Not part of the John Marston School of Gun Storage. Sticky note this week. Storage bill. Pick up some cat food. Oh, we know who the cat feeder is. Take the fishmonger's statement. Fishwife? Pizza sounds so good right now. Old pizza box, irrelevant to the case. Thanks for pointing that out. Cardboard box filled with documents. It's irrelevant to the case. Oh, what's this? Electronic components. Nothing suspicious. But why am I so suspicious now? Look at this. That's classic. Little tethers from the fan. It's a nice fan, too. Little bedroom / home office. Ah, that's gonna be floor marking. Secret entrance detected. Okay, let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, make away. Nice. No guns in the bathroom. Exactly. I knew somebody would get that. Rental invoice. Storage unit. Number 17 on Lintwood. $210 for 3 months. Damn, the 80s must have been fire. I will answer your phone.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the
Later,
apartment
Clips.
of a
Nice talking
reporter
with
they
you.
don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
Oh, it's the
I assume
reporter's
there is
house.
more if
I
you
see.
cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
That is how it
I
works.
don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Yeah, the majority of him is, I think,
need to be able to trust you first.
his like lungs
At the bank, you proved
and
that
his
you were
the
more than just
front
a
part of his
tool
head
programmed to obey OCP, but
are
now,
not robotic.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here,
I think
fully
though you're
expect
right.
someone from OCP to go and check my locker.
When you see the movie, when you see what happened to him, you'll be like, yeah,
There's a
okay.
meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too
He
much
was dead.
depends on it.
He was dead.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
I am the law.
Nothing
Nah, I don't
illegal
know.
about my request. I need
I
only
watch a lot of
one
TV.
box from there. The one with the inscription bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway.
This
Call me
lady's
once
sassy.
you secure the box.
Good old Samantha Ortiz. She's got her little, like, conspiracy theorist room back here. Can I destroy your monitors? No. That's no fun. 4 skill points from that. Nice. Well, let me upgrade. I think I'm going to upgrade deduction next. I think. Or maybe scanning. I don't like the second tier for reloading strike. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not having a problem with that. Enhanced slow motion is kind of cool, but I don't have any in scanning, but deduction seems important. What's armor? Deflect small caliber rounds and damage nearby enemies. Yeah, I'm just gonna max this stat. Yep. Practice makes perfect. Trophy earned. So I must have to max out at least one stat. What else you got? Anything? John's robo voice is better. Yeah, he's like a head with lungs. I'm pretty sure that's all, though. Me too, Chrono. I would sign up for voice acting, really, at the drop of a hat. No doubt. Alright, so downstairs. Go to the storage. Oops. Stairs are this way. I'm not used to this apartment building. It's funny that this lady's the one who was feeding the cat, who was shitting all over the basement. I find that to be pretty hilarious. Let's see if we meet that cat. No. Yes? Okay. I like that idea, Jimbo. You can always do that, like, rewind or whatever, record the last such and such minutes. No, I want to stay with... domestic threat. So I got to keep an eye out for cars that are parked illegally and stuff. It looks like there might be one right here. Uh-oh. You're getting a parking ticket. Robo the meter maid on the scene. I like how he lets the prostitutes go. He's like, yeah, it's fine. You're just prostituting. It's fine. Oh, there's something over here at the gas tank. Oh, no smoking. You're busted.
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit
No
about
parking.
either.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
No one values the independent thinkers anymore. That was cute. It's kind of cool. If you hold down L2, he automatically scans for crimes. So if you look closely, you'll see like that green HUD color will show up randomly. I doubt I'm going to see any crimes back here, but I might as well look. Might as well, you know what I'm saying? One Mon, yes, yep. What's up, bud? It is available on Steam. And I'm having a great time with it. It's fun. It's got enough action to keep me entertained, but it's also got enough quiet times and detective stuff. It's also funny. I find it to be really funny.
RoboCop. So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we
Okay. They're gonna jump me right here. They can try. It's not gonna work out too well for them, though. Buster's back. Could I start over? Robo can run a little bit.
Are
like
you
this
lost,
fast.
officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
But he's pretty slow. He is in general pretty slow. Alright, here we go. We'll shoot out time to end the stream.
Trouble with the lock.
They're trying to get after what she's hiding, maybe?
Seems that I forgot the key, but
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
I'll let the coroner handle that.
If you do not come quietly,
you smell
I will
cat.
not need any.
Knocking at the wrong.
What's up? Whoa. Who's that? Every 10 robot steps, you yell, hey. Hey!
This is our hood.
My hood now. Sorry, kids. Shredding. Shredding. That's it. Investigate the unit. It wants me to investigate Jimbo, the unit. It's the box. Documents. OCP related. Okay. Where's the box? Show me the box. Later, Jimbo. Rudy. So anyway, I started blasting. That movie, or that show is awesome. It's another good show. I think it holds like 50, 54, I think is the last time I saw it reloading. I've upgraded it a few times. Take Samantha's belongings. I don't know where he hides this. Yeah, there's cat food. Dry cat food. What does it say? Complete feline food. Oh, alright. Not funny. Ooh, a Mac 10. I haven't seen one of those in a while. There's got to be some other stuff hidden in here. Yep. Trying to overachieve a little bit so I can max out my character. Assuming there is... I thought when I came in, I thought there were some recharges here, but I guess not. Alright. Shower. But it's only Wednesday, bro. I like it. I like your sense of humor. Who are these men in black dudes? Ruh-roh.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right.
Kinda looks
You're
like
up to
Ulysses.
something behind his back.
Same hair.
These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
It's fine.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
I kept Samantha's belongings. Good deal. I wish I could punch this dude. He's got a punchable face with those glasses. I only say that because I wear the same glasses. Hey, what you looking at? At least your head's on, right? Ooh, the old New Yorker. Let me give her a call.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Oops. OCP robots. Oh, the Eds, probably. He's on the phone again. He looks so funny on the phone.
I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they
This is a
trust
cool
you
car.
so much.
Gangsta.
Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy.
What's in the
You wanna know
box?
what's inside?
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Bang.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings.
He has everything but a cell phone.
Letters, memorabilia, things that
It's the
actually
80s.
matter to me. When you become too
Gas
tough to hit
prices?
directly, the scum will try to get to you through your
I
loved
think down the street from my house, like
I
$5.60.
understand.
So we have even more in common.
I've seen it cheaper
Once
than that,
OCP
but not a
takes care
lot.
of my old documents,
So
I'll
it's
have
like
the space
$4 to
to deal with the Delta
$6
City issue and
more
help
if
the
you go
people of old
downtown.
Detroit.
The emoji.
Thank you.
The phone with the
Ronnie's
robot.
grocery.
That's awesome.
Leave the box there.
Ronnie's grocery. Leave the box over there. It's gonna be a bomb. She's gonna blow up Ronnie's. It hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
What do you mean $1? It's $23.50.
Hey. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have Samantha's belongings.
It's expensive.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her.
I have
Without
butterflies
that
in
girl,
my
OCP
tummy.
would put us all on the street.
Buster.
Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell.
Oh, that's her
Anyway,
dad?
leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
All right, bud. Samantha Ortiz appreciated that. Look at this. Fruity Loops. Now even sweeter. Free stickers inside. Pediatrician's warning. Frequent consumption will cause diabetes amongst children. Ain't that the truth? Leave Samantha's belongings. Damn, Chrono. That's awesome. Yeah. Well said, Pavel. There's different prices depending on where you are. If you're downtown, if you're in the valley, if you're slightly outside the city, or if you're way out the side of the city. Like I went out to the San Bernardino Mountains on Saturday, and it was way cheaper. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to take some cat food? Check the box. Letter to Samantha's mother, Miss K. Ortiz. They're accusing you of falsifying evidence because they want to discredit you, but I don't believe them. None of us do. We understand that the media and OCP is one and the same. It sounds familiar, doesn't it? Your actions will help others understand it too, so don't let them silence you. Someone has to speak out on our behalf. Someone must stand up against them. P. She's gonna know I checked. She's gonna know I checked. She's gonna know. She's gonna know. Leave Ronnie's store. Yup. You don't remember the 80s telling the truth. €2 at your house? That's cool, Arthur. That's not that bad. Used to date the answering machine, but it cheated on him with the fax machine. Chrono, I do think that that's how it works. Cost of living is higher, so everyone here makes more money. And so on and so forth. So things are more expensive. Houses are worth more. Yada, yada, yada. Everything. Pretty much everything. But if you're good at it, you can navigate and not go broke. As Pavel and I have figured out, I think. I'm going to call it a night. This has been really fun. It was great to have everybody talking about dreams and existentialism and stuff. It's a topic that you don't usually get on with other people in person. It's usually something that I kind of think about on my own, but it was a lot of fun. Next stream's going to be Friday. I'm going to try and unravel and get better at... I'm trying to get good at Hitman 3. It was fun for like the hour that I played of it, but more research is needed. Thank you, Arthur, and special shout out for the gift memberships and for the super chats today. You are the very best, and know that I don't expect it from you, but I know you well enough, and I really appreciate it. I really do. No, not your bad, Chrono. It was really fun. Who's going in the thumbnail? I'm going to... Oh, whose name? I don't know if I can fit a name in this one. I'll try. I'll post it up in Discord so that you can see it. But this one today, it's just going to be his face without the mask on because I think it looks cool. You get to see Peter Weller and all of his beauty. And thank you, Buster, yes, for the gifted memberships. It's cool. It's a really great way to expand the crew, and I'll do some on Friday as well. Thank you, Arthur. I really appreciate it. So I think everyone in the room is on Discord, so I'll see you real soon. But until then, be good to yourself and each other, and I'll catch up with you on Friday, if not on Discord between now and then. Peace, love, and burritos. Oh, good. Enigma, I need your help. Help me, please. All right, peace.